Good evening, race fans. Welcome to Southern Minnesota Speedway and your 2018 Spring Nationals. You guys are in for one heck of a treat tonight as we have our 410 Outlaw Sprint cars as well as our super late models here tonight for one action-packed adventure. Starting off tonight, we're going to have our 6-car 410 Outlaw Sprints up for their heat races. Each heat race is 4 laps the distance. Your winners will set the starting grid for tonight's A main, so let's get into the action. Green flag flies and we're racing. Heading into turn 1 and 2, McCarl takes the lead ahead from Schatz and Lisowski. Down into turn 3 and 4, McCarl still has your lead, 2 laps to go. McCarl, your leader. Swindell, slide jobs for Lisowski, battling for position with Schatz. White flags in the air. Who's going to take it home, Swindell or McCarl? Swindell battles with McCarl down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4, they're side by side. McCarl's going to hold them off, followed by Swindell, Schatz, Lisowski, Jason Johnson, and Parker Price Miller. Caps off your first heat event of the evening. Terry McCarl comes home, and he will be starting on the pole for tonight's A main. If you can't tell, our Southern Minnesota Speedway is one action-packed place. Down for the green flag. Into turn 1 and 2 is going to be Kenzer going down the backstretch. Tim Richmond in second. Shane Stewart with the slide job. Contact made with Richmond. Richmond falls off the pace. Kinzer, you're still your leader. Freddie Romer with the slide job takes over the lead. Kinzer still in second. Battling for the lead with Romer. Romer, Kinzer, Shane Stewart, Tony Stewart, Doug Esch, and Tim Richmond. White flag in the air. Romer leads the pack down the back straightaway. He's going to take away, followed by Kinzer. Tony Stewart wrapping out your top 3. Doug Esch, Shane Stewart, and Tim Richmond. Wow, that was a wild one. Shane Stewart with some aggressive driving. Somehow no one flipped in that one. That is unbelievable. Let's get ready for our third and final heat race of the evening for your sprint cars. Green flag flies, we're racing. Jason Miles and Kyle Larson down the front straightaway. Mark Dalmeyer takes the low line, takes over the lead position, followed by Larson, Delansky, Jason Myers. Darren Pittman, Tyler Walker battle for the last position. Coming for the white flag, Mark Dalmeyer still your leader. Delansky and Larson battling for that second position. Slide job by Delansky, it sticks. Larson comes back at it. He can't make the stick. Delansky's going to take over the second position. Mark Dalmeyer is going to be your third and final heat race winner of the evening. Green flag flies, and we're racing. Jill Jr. and Matt Kenseth battling for position. Hamlin takes a low side over Kenseth. Hamlin dives into 3 and 4. Slide job, contact with Jr. Jr. goes around. Labonte with a great move. Let's check out the replay. Yep, Kenseth and Jr. get involved there. We're going to have to send them both to the packet field. Let's hopefully number 3 of Jr. can get that refired. Yes, he does. We're going to go green flag again. Here we go. Hamlin leads the pack down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. It's going to be Chubb and Mars battling for that second position, followed by the Herminator and Tim McCready battling for 5th and 6th. White flag is in the air. Who's going to be the last time around? Jimmy Mars and Labonte battling for that third position. Labonte takes it over while Hamlin gathers the first win of the evening. Looks like Herminator jumped the cushion, couldn't finish the race there. He jumped the cushion, maybe a flat tire, but your first heat race winner of the evening is going to be Denny Hamlin. Heat race number 2 on the way. Josh Richards takes the lead over Clint Smith. Steve Francis battling with Austin Dillon. Kenny Schrader in the mix. Lap number 1 in the books. Richard, Clint Smith, Steve Francis, Austin Dillon. Heavy contact. Austin Dillon into the wall. Wow, that was one heck of a look. Looked like we had a mechanical failure on the number 3 car. Sad to see his day end early. He's going to have to hop in the ambulance for some head into the infield care center. That was a tough impact. But here we go. Green flag again. Richards leads the pack down the front straightaway. Francis and Clint Smith battle during this green-white checkered heat race finale. White flags in the air. Richards still your leader, followed by Clint Smith, Francis, Ken Schrader. Bloomer battling Ken Schrader for the 4th position. Can't get it to stick. Richards going to come away with the victory in this one, followed by Steve Francis, Clint Smith, Kenny Schrader. That was a big, fast heat race. Hate to see the night end early for Austin Dillon. Let's go to the third and final heat race for your super late models. Bobby Pierce Jr. leads them down the front straightaway. Brian Burkhofer, Superman, Dottie Davenport takes over the second position. Lap number 2 headed into the books. Bobby Pierce still your leader, battling with Davenport for that first position. Tony Stewart right in the mix with Burkhofer. Big slide job right there by Superman Jonathan Davenport. White flags in the air. Who's it going to be? Bobby Pierce hits that low line. He's pulling away from the field. Looks like he's going to take away. Oh, Hudson O'Neal, contact in the back of the field. collects 3 other cars. Let's check the replay for that one. Yep, gets big contact from Lanigan. Looks like Earl Pearson had no place to go. That's going to be a messy one to clean up. But Bobby Pierce and Davenport battled for the lead on that one. Looks like Pierce pulls away with the victory, followed by Davenport. We're going to have the safety crews, everybody clean up the racetrack, and we're going to be ready for A mains coming up next.